Okay, best friends, let's get started with tip number one, how to get a guy to ask you out. Now, number one is very important. If you want a guy to ask you out, to be his girl, or even to go out on a date, sis, make yourself interesting, please. And what I mean by that, it's like, F how you look. Because, after a guy get past your looks, he want to see what comes out your mouth. Because that's going to determine if you're the type of chick that he even want to be with, or the type of chick that he even want to, ask out. So, okay, because I'm not even going to blame y'all, because I used to be like this too. Like, I would get around my crush, and then, like, I get so nervous that when I do speak to him, I say the most dumbest things, and I'm not myself. Like, I'm not relaxed. I'm looking down. I don't even look him in his eye, and I'm just like, oh, like, giggity, because it's like, oh my God, he's talking to me. I got him where I wanted him, but, like, now I don't know what to say. Maybe you reach the level of, all right, your crush noticed you, and he walks up to you, and he's talking to you. Always remember this. Guys love confidence. So you always speak to a guy with confidence. And don't pretend to like something that he like. It's okay to agree to disagree, because you don't want to be that type of female like, oh, you like hot dogs? Oh, I love hot dogs too. Knowing goddamn well you allergic and you hate hot dogs and you can't stand hot dog or hot dog breath. You know what I'm saying? It's okay to disagree with your crush. He still could like you. You could still both have your own different opinions, all right? Just be interesting. I said this in my how to hold a conversation video. If you're not really good at holding a conversation, definitely go watch that video. It's gonna help you. A lot of girls said that video helped them, so watch that video, okay, before you even talk to your crush. How to hold a conversation with your crush. So what you want to do is, okay, you got him where you wanted him. He came to you. He's talking to you. So make sure that, you're confident when you talk to him, and you're funny. You're not doing too much. Don't try to be overly funny. You know what I'm saying? Just be your plain, beautiful self. Okay? Don't try to impress him. That's the last thing you want to do. A lot of people think that, when you want a guy to ask you out, you got to say things, that's going to impress them, that's going to make them want to ask you out. No, because everybody can sense when you're not being yourself. And a guy can sense, like, let's say if you say he loves football, you're like, oh yeah, I love football. You turn around and you agree with him, say, oh, I love football. Then he's gonna ask you, oh, really? What's your favorite team? Or what did you like about this game? And now you over here looking stupid, because like, damn, I done lied to him. I really don't like football. I like him, but I want it to be cool. You know what I'm saying? And I want him to like more, so I started like football. And now you look so stupid. And now he's gonna look at you. He's gonna be turned off. He's gonna probably turn around and say, damn, like, you don't know nothing about football. Like, why did you lie? And then now you caught in a lie. So now he's looking at you as a liar. And he's definitely going to ask you out, because if you're lying already and you're not even together, you know what I'm saying? That's what a guy thinks in his brain. Whenever you lie to him and he catch you in your lie, all trying to impress him, it never goes well. Always be honest and sit and speak in your truth. Okay? A guy can either like you or not like you. But don't ever change for him, because guess what? If you try to do stuff to impress a guy, then you're gonna be having to do that for the whole relationship, and it's like you're gonna have an identity crisis. You're not even gonna know who you are anymore, because everything is just a lie. You know what I'm saying? Like, if you just have a girl that you don't like to be dressed up all the time, but you want to impress him, so you wear heels, and he's like, oh my God, I love women who wear heels, like, wear it all the time. Guess who's gonna suffer? You, because you're not comfortable, because you're not the type of girl to always wear heels. You rather wear slides or sneakers. You know what I'm saying? If you do meet a guy and you happen to wear heels, oh, I love a woman in heels. Like, you need to always wear that. Be honest. Be like, honestly, like, I just dressed up because of where we at, but typically I like wearing sneakers. I'm not gonna lie, I like wearing sneakers. And if he tell you, oh, what? I don't date girls that wear sneakers, bye, Charlie, because I ain't changing for you. I'm not changing for you. You know what I'm saying? And I've been there, done that, where like I would do things like impress a guy and say I like basketball, and he asked me a question about basketball. I don't know shit about basketball, and now I look stupid. And I learned that, you see, even though I was embarrassed, that moment in time really reshaped my mentality. Why can't I say it? Anyways, it reshaped my way of thinking. From that point on, when I was embarrassed, because the guy I was talking to, well, not talking to, it was my crush. She was asking me about basketball, and I told him I knew about basketball, and I didn't know nothing about basketball. From that moment, that told me, like, you see, if you had just been honest and be like, honestly, I'm not a basketball fan. Like, I could go to a game with you, but I'm not really into it. He will respect that more. Guys, people in general respect you when you sit in your truth and you live in your truth. Stop trying to impress people. That goes for guys. That goes for women. That goes for, you know, if you're applying for a job. Don't see over the top, because when you act over the top, people will hold you to that standard, sis. So you got to make sure that you smart, okay? You smart about this, because, you know, once you lie, you're going to have to keep lying. Is it worth it? No. It's too much to be lying for no reason. All right. Number 2, how to get a guy to ask you out. Number 2 is cut the conversation short. This will make him want to ask you out because of your vibe. So let's say, you know, you took my advice, you know, he likes who you are, you're not lying to him, the conversation is interesting, you're funny and stuff like that. I don't care what you guys are talking about. I don't even care if the conversation is getting good. And I said this in my how to hold a conversation with a guy. I said to do this because it makes a guy crave and want you, I promise. Anytime you're talking to a guy, you guys could be having an hour-long conversation. You got to be the one to take control of the conversation and end the conversation first. Be like, oh, it was nice talking to you, but I really got to go. Even though you don't have shit to do. But, you know what I'm saying? You know why? Because this is going to make him text you like, I know you have to go, but I forgot to ask you, like, you want to go out sometimes? And then you be like, like, Love You Natural, she know what she's talking about. Like, daddy just asked me out. Yes, he's going to ask you out because he likes your vibe. You a whole vibe. You a mood, sis. And he want to be in your company, okay? So when you keep the conversation interesting and you're already beautiful, he's just going to be mesmerized. He's going to always want to be around you. I promise. Take it from me, I promise, okay? Let's just say none of my exes hate me. And if I would have gave them another chance, they'll be very happy about that, okay? I'm not trying to toot my own horn, but it works. You got to be a man. You got to be a guy's friend. A lot of people want to be somebody's girlfriend so bad. But how about you just take it easy and start off with a good bomb-ass friendship? Because when the looks fade, you know, and when the intimacy is gone, like, some people only can relate to them looking good together and them on the bed. After they do what they do in the bed, they got nothing to talk about. That's why most girls, they like to argue with their guy, because, you know, if everything is going good, then there's no spark in a relationship, because the only spark in a relationship is them arguing over who like what picture. Like, some girls really lack a lot of substance, so instead of, you know, instead of having a real relationship, they like to worry about what's wrong in a relationship so that they don't have to be, you know, that girlfriend. You know what I'm saying? Like, I hope I'm making sense to you guys, but you know what I'm saying? You gotta be a guy's peace. And what I mean by peace, it could be as simple as a conversation. Sometimes you can have a conversation with somebody and like you just made their day. Like, I remember I had a close friend that was, you know, he was locked up, he was in jail, and he be like, you know what, sis? Every time you call, every time I speak to you, I feel like I'm free. I feel like I'm not even in jail. It's like that 10-minute call, that 20-minute call, you just make my day. You're just so funny. Like, I just really appreciate you. And then that was like the best compliment I ever got in life, because it's like, wow, for someone that's in jail, that's locked up, that's going through a lot, can say that my conversation with them is an escape. That's amazing. So imagine a guy, your crush, feeling that way about you. I'm telling you, like, people tell me I'm pretty all the time, like, it's cool, but when somebody compliments my personality and tells me, like, you know, they love my vibe and they can't find it anywhere else, and that's why they always crave me and want me around, that's the biggest compliment you could ever get. Because I promise you, let's say if this guy actually asks you out, you guys are together, and you guys somehow break up, he's gonna notice the big difference when he starts dating again. He's gonna be like, damn, that girl I was just with, even though she was annoying, you know what I'm saying, she's a little petty, but she was a vibe. Like, these girls I'm talking to now, they don't even know how to hold a conversation. All right? You always want to be that girlfriend or the ex-girlfriend that always stood out, that a guy wished he had another chance with, okay? So that's very important. But like I said, cut the conversation short and make someone to ask you out more. Like, when they see, like, you're hard to get in touch with, they're going to be like, hunt you down until, you know, you guys start going out on dates and, you know, he take you serious. So like I said before, you want to keep him intrigued. You know, don't ever show a guy that you all the way like him. Give him space to chase you a little bit, okay? I always say that. It works. Guys like to chase, y'all. All right, number 3, how to get a guy to ask you out. Look like a snack every time you know you're going to see him. Now, I know this might sound a little bit shallow, but let's be honest, okay? When you first have a crush on a guy, you don't know his personality. You don't know him. You just see the physical and you like what you see. The same thing with guys. They want, you know, they want to tell stories like, yo, I knew that was going to be my wife the minute I met her. Like, something about her outfit, everything, she just stood out. She looked like so beautiful. When I mean to say look like a snack, I'm not saying show up on a date with your boobs out, with your booty out, booty shorts and all of that. You could still, you know, you can wear a halter top like this with some jeans and, like, you don't have to have this hat. It's probably going to be too much on a date, but, and still look sexy. But bottom line is, you got to look sexy. You want your crush to notice you, to ask you out, you got to fit the part. You got to fit the role. You know what I'm saying? It's just like applying to a job. You know, if you want to be a lawyer, you're not going to show up to your job in some Nike Tech outfit. You're going to have a suit because you want to be respected. You want to be looked at a certain way. The same thing with getting a guy to ask you out. You want him to look at you like a girlfriend, like a wifey type. So you got to show up looking like a girlfriend, wifey type, period. Okay? And I promise you, he gonna be asking you to not only to go out on a date, but he's gonna ask you to be his girl. He's gonna want to take you around his mom. You know, guys love a woman that know how to dress and know how to dress for each occasion. All right, so be conservative when you guys meeting his mom or you're going out to eat, but also you can put your little freakum nice, little cute dress on when you go to the club with him. Like, he knows, like, babe, you're going here, so look cute. Like, cause guys, think about it. Guys want to show off their girl. There's nothing wrong with being somebody's trophy, cause I damn sure want a snack for a man. You know, I like me a dark skin chocolate, or I mean, I really have no preference, but you know, lately I just been feeling dark skin chocolate, guys. But that's pretty much what I like. You know what I'm saying? And I know for me, like, when I first meet a guy, I have to have an instant attraction to you, because if I don't, I can't be with you. I don't care how nice you are with me, because I'm the type of person, like, you know, if you really like me and we in a relationship, I like to think long term. If I'm not physically attracted to you, then how am I going to be physically attracted to you in the bed? In the bedroom? You know what I'm saying? But the lights got to be off? No, I need to be physically, emotionally, mentally, like, in tune with you, equally yoked. Because you cannot lack one over the other. I'm telling you, a relationship does not work when it's unbalanced. You got to, before you even want a guy to ask you out, make sure that you guys have this, like I said, in one other previous video, I said, make sure you guys have the same beliefs and stuff. Make sure that, you know, he's supportive. He's not just cute. Because I remember dating a guy. He was fine. Girl, he was fine. But I broke up with him because he was boring as hell. Like, he was the most popular guy in high school, but he had no substance. No substance. And I was like, I'm a pass. Like, but it was good to have you. You know what I'm saying? I didn't sleep with him, thank God for that. But he didn't have no substance in that. And that experience taught me. Because you see, I like to learn from my experiences. You got to too. Okay? That experience showed me, like, Paige, you can no longer date guys that's attractive, because you're only cheating yourself. Because you as a woman, we as women, we need more. We need affection. We need love. We need our booty rubbed on. You know what I'm saying? We like, you know, we need to be cared about. We need to be lusted after. We need to be satisfied a certain way. I know this is off topic, but if you with a guy and he's not satisfying you how you want to, throw him away. Because imagine if you guys get married, you're going to end up cheating on him. You're going to end up cheating on him for a guy that know how to put it down. Okay? And I don't know about you guys, but I want to be a faithful wife. Okay? I want to be a faithful wife. I don't want to go and step out and cheat on my man. So with that being said, he gotta know how to satisfy me. He got to know how to be a boss, pay bills, you know, not just rely on me. And my money. There's so many things, and I made myself a checklist. I don't care if people think it's too much or too not, because I settled for a lot, and I feel like, damn, that's so much wasted time because I settled. But now, you know what I'm saying, this is the day and age, you don't settle. You don't settle for nobody. If you feel like a guy is not up to your standard and he's not trying to be, then let him go. Bye. You know what I'm saying? All right, so the last and final tip, how to get a guy to ask you out. Number 4, if you did everything I said to do and he still hasn't asked you out, move on. He probably doesn't like you that way, or he got a girl, or he just a plain old F-boy. So let's say you did everything in my video. You look like a snack. You know, you was good with your conversation. You was all confident. Cut the conversation short. You know, did a little cat and mouse game where he's chasing you. But you notice, like, he's still gonna ask you out. Like I said, he's probably an F-boy. Have so many other girls that he ain't trying to chase you right now because he has so many girls that has his attention. Or he has a girlfriend. Because I remember a guy flirting with me, and I'm like, yo, we would have been perfect. And he would flirt with me, but I remember him not asking me out. And then when I went on his Instagram, because we exchanged Instagrams, I saw that he had a baby on the way. I was like, oh, hell no. That's why he didn't ask me out, because he's in a whole relationship. And in my head, I'm like, why the hell did he even... I gave him my Instagram and he gave me mine. And on top of that, why would you be so bold to ask me out knowing that you got a whole goddamn family? Like, you got a whole family and you're trying to ask me out. Like, that's what I said. Guys can be F-words. So don't even take it to heart when a guy don't ask you out, because they have their own double lives that they live in, okay? And you probably just an extra... load for them, because they have their hands tied with their baby mother at home, their wife, their side chick, that they don't want to do you like that, you know. And it's a blessing. It's a blessing, honestly. If a guy hasn't asked you out, and just understand that he has a girlfriend, he's an F-boy, or he's talking so many girls that he really not trying to take it there with you, but he likes you. But that's not your problem. If your guy's still not asking you out, please, sis, forget about him, okay? Usually guys that don't want us, they're always the guys that we go so hard for. And it's like, why? If a guy's not giving you equal attention and a mutual liking, why are you doing that to yourself? To get played, to get hurt, it's not worth it, sis. I promise you it's not worth it. Just wait, you know, hang out with your friends, you know, be busy and stuff like that. The right man is gonna find you in due time. But don't try to build yourself to be a perfect woman for a guy who don't see your potential, okay? Because it's just not worth it. It's just not worth it. But anyways, that is the end of my girl talk. How to get a guy to ask you out. I hope you guys like this video. Don't forget to like, comment, subscribe. I love you guys so much. Mwah.